All right, so I'm going to give you a quick overview of what Reboot VA is all about. So there's going to be two transitions here, but I want to give you first a little bit of understanding about the mission. The mission is to help veterans find employment or start their own businesses. The services that are provided by Reboot VA are at no cost to veterans and their supporting family members. So all donations that go to the Reboot VA nonprofit organization are designed to pay for those things that are necessary and important for veterans to be employed or to get into business. The vision is that no veteran be separated from military service without the proper assistance in making the transition to civilian life. So Shane and Cynthia Hicks are the founders of Reboot VA. Shane, after graduating from West Point, sustained traumatic brain injury during hand-to-hand combat training, and after four surgeries was unexpectedly medically separated from the Army. He faced a number of what felt like impossible missions, which was how does he transition to civilian life and pay bills, put food on the table. In addition to that, felt abandoned by the organization that he had dedicated his life to. And he ended up having to retain an attorney to fight for their benefits. All of this ended up helping him understand the environment of transition, employment, and what business opportunities were available. And in that struggle to understand how to survive, he ended up creating a nonprofit organization called Reboot VA. So coming from someone that's actually understood the transition and how our soldiers, sailors, Marines, and airmen are separated from service and then are left behind and abandoned, he actually has created a system of being able to help those individuals nationwide transition into civilian life. So I want to go over the two programs now that is part of Reboot VA as an organization. There's a nonprofit that I've just explained to you in general, and then a for-profit organization that is an opportunity for you to participate in. The nonprofit organization, very simply, Boots to Bites. This is where veterans and their families have initial engagement, kind of like a coffee conference where they sit down with Shane and his other associates and they go through what transitions need to happen to help those individuals find employment, or if their aspiration is to begin a business, helping them create that entrepreneurial environment. Boots to Business is really the entrepreneurial environment because it's the organization that partners with these professional organizations like what we're talking about here to provide the right mentoring and the business networking that actually is going to help those veterans as well as the other entrepreneurs and their families create that transition process. And the donation is a 501c3 nonprofit, and it's a cup of coffee a day that allows this nonprofit to be able to help those individuals and provide those services at no cost to veterans. The for-profit network organization is designed for individuals and businesses to come together in fellowship to grow both personally as well as professionally while supporting this worthy cause. It's designed to be both online and offline. So there are weekly online networking events where you have the opportunity to be part of the exchange. And there are also monthly local mixers in different geographic locations around the country. You can be a team member and be part of this exchange on a weekly and monthly basis by applying a one-time $199 application and a monthly meeting fee of $55. If you want to be a team leader, meaning that you want to lead these different chapters in different geographic locations, you can do that as well. And then there are other benefits that go with that. So let's talk about what the for-profit networking operation looks like. It's a proven model. It gives you the opportunity to both lead a local or a regional chapter, as well as, or I guess I could say, just participate in one, depending on what your time and business efforts permit. It allows you to gain deep connections, and those connections matter because the structure of the organization that Shane has come up through over the last 10 years has given him particular insights in building successful operations that reciprocate incredible value. And the distinction is about earning referrals because of the deep connections, not cold leads that, quite frankly, are worthless. It is the word of mouth referrals that all of us know that are the most valuable thing in business. And it's those things that create the greatest level of profit for our entrepreneurial efforts. So the proven model has transitioned over the last 2 years, with COVID being a global pandemic. And so many of these local environments where they were basically weekly or monthly mixers where individuals met and exchanged in a similar fashion that you might have seen in other places like BNI, Business Network International. Those individuals or those in organizations now have had to transition to online environments, and they have become extremely successful because you're no longer limited to getting referrals from just local environments. You can now reach anyone, anywhere from an online standpoint. The beautiful thing about Reboot VA is it's not just networking for what you can get. It is networking for a cause. And the cause allows you to actually be focused on what you can give. And if you focus on the idea called Givers Gain, and that's something that I'll share a video with you to give you the idea of that after you've looked at this. It is a reciprocal environment that works better than anything else in a business environment about creating those types of relationships. And the beautiful thing about this is being part of this networking for a cause is your monthly dues, if you will, to be part of these meetings, to create and generate business for yourself and to support other individuals. Those funds go to support the efforts of Reboot VA to help the veterans find the employment and focus on transitioning into their own businesses. So who needs the Reboot VA Networks? Anyone looking for fresh connections, wanting better value for your time, which is leverage. We all know that that's important. And for those that feel that there is something more due to those that have served than just saying thank you. The whole program is a combination win-win, because when we help those that have put their life on the line in the ultimate level of service, we are saying more than thank you, because we are helping them return back to our community, back to our civilian environment, and be able to be employed and create their entrepreneurial environments that all of us will benefit from. At the same time, the win-win is that all of us are growing, creating relationships, and being able to exchange those warm referrals from our deep connections. So if you're interested in participating, we already talked about the $199 application fee, $55 per month. Thereafter, if you want to be a team leader, you can apply for that as well. It allows you to have exposure for you and your business in multiple environments as opposed to just one. And your membership is paid for with only 4 referrals that you bring into the network as well. So why start today? You can earn connections in less than a month, because this gives you the opportunity to join in an organization where there are only 40 seats available. And the best thing about this is if you decide to join today, then your $199 application fee is waived. So it is an opportunity that I'm behind, that I feel an incredible, how do you want to say this, an incredible opportunity that's just not about what you can get, but what you can give. It is a win-win, because not only are you helping other individuals, you are helping other entrepreneurs similar to yourself. You are also helping those veterans that have given the ultimate service. So in doing what you would already want to do, which is to be part of an outstanding network that allows you to grow your business, to become even more profitable, to share your knowledge with other individuals, that creates that reciprocation. But when you're doing all of this, your monthly fees are going to benefit those veterans that have already served and include them in the networking organization. So you're not only mentoring them, you're giving them a fast track to ensure that they succeed in their transition back to civilian life. Thanks for your time, and I hope to see you in the meeting soon.